Marketing Train Symphiatic, and hopefully I should have an echo in a second. Do I have an echo? Yeah, I got to echo. So, hi Tom, hi Robert, hi Carl, and hi anybody else who's out there. Hope you're all good today. Hope you all had a good week. I hope everyone's been enjoying my daily shorts. Don't know if I said it last year or not, but the aim is to do a short every day for the rest of the year, as I felt like a new challenge. All shorts should be based around model railway mainly, but any kind of modelling would be acceptable. So I'm going to start off on the computer with the new Hornby range. So Hornby have made their announcement today, and to me it's quite an interesting range. So let's have a quick look through this, and then we'll go on to the OO9 layout. So one of the biggest announcement is the new smoke generators in some of their steam trains. Nice to see if I got some new tolerance out, and in the railroad range it's pretty good. Prices are quite interesting as well. So some bits are good, some bits aren't. I have had a quick look through. I think I saw that one in real life today in Birmingham. So this is just sorted by the 2026 range. So quite interesting. Quite interesting. You can get a good price coaches. And locos starter range doesn't look too far out of range. That's at 66. I wouldn't. No, that's 66. Doesn't have lights, but it's a good thing to get people started. I haven't looked at the airfits stuff. I just don't have time, and my phone was running out of battery earlier on when I was looking. They're really pushing this new 66 mould they have. I like that livery. That livery's always good for me. Interesting to see the railroad range with sound decoder. That's quite an interesting mix. Standard 47s, 60s. 47s, 66 seem to be one of those models that all manufacturers have in stock. So this is the expensive range for the OO9. That's quite expensive. £120 for 3 wagons. Javelins, that's not too bad. That's quite a nice loco. That's expensive. £449. But remember, if you want any of these things, order from your local model shop. There are some interesting bits. I'm not confirmed. That's just pricing seem a bit high on some things. So a mystery Beetle one, that would be interesting to see. Then they're really pushing for Lumo. That's quite a nice mix. We're nearly there. So 08 for 65 quid, that's actually pretty good in my opinion. That new one looked quite interesting. Let's have a quick look. So 21 pin, tension lock, app control. So quite good. At the moment, I haven't done anything to get the money out of my wallet, but that doesn't mean I won't buy stuff. But quite a few of the 60s seem to be every page so far. That's nice for a little Ruston. Then the catalogue. And then forgot a few sets. Mixed traffic, that looked quite interesting. So a few more Beatles, all of them are hidden. This kit looked interesting. So you get the Loco. So this is just an app controlled train. That is very interesting, as you've got the transformer and your power connector cable. But that's... And you're getting 2 loops off track. Very interesting. So that's quite an interesting one. And then this one, you actually get a station with it. That's quite nice. Yeah, pricey, but start set for 120 with a building, siding, everything that Adam from Rail Stuff set for his £100 challenge. So £120 to get going. I think that that's a winner in my opinion with power control, loco, point and station. So let's go to my desk now. Close that so that I can then see everything on here. So let's go to camera 1 and camera 2. I knocked a bit. So it looked like there's a disaster here. But nope, this is all for stuff for the layout. So I've got 2 trees to go up on that hill there. So that's okay. I got this retaining wall which I'm thinking about having running along the back, or I could have it at the end. That could make it quite interesting. I still have 1 sheet of this texture plastic sheet. I need to glue that in, but I want to get my back scene on first. I got this true to scale which I'm going to be using on this yard. I got this little bit which is going just here. These are what I'm going to be using for the point polarity. These are the Traintech RL1 relays. So they'll have the same addresses as the point motor, so they'll swap for point polarity. So that's something that I bought for this. Then we got the engine shed. which the society who run this railway have recently got. Then we've got this Christmas wagon, and then we've got the loco. So, what's happening with this layout? I got a slight problem with how sturdy this actually is at the moment. It's not really work. Hi Dave, good to have you there. Don't worry, you just missed me having a look at the Hornby range. So, the aim is for this to be done by May. So I got January, February, March, April, May, 5 months to get this project done in. As hopefully this will be at my Model Club Model Railway show. Oh yeah, we don't have any videos on it, but my Model Club Model Club now have its YouTube channel up, which is for Elizabethan Model Railway Club. So that's there. So something I picked up just before Christmas at I can't remember which show, was this bit of textured grass, as that I thought would fill this spot in quite nicely. So that would go there nicely like that. Let me move everything so that people can see what I'm doing. There we go, that should hopefully be in shot. So I want something which looked unloved. This is from Model Scenic, and for people who sold me this, it's going to be at the South Knot Model Railway show. So this is really nice and thick. Not sure if I can how to show it best, but I think if I go and get some sticky stuff and stick it like that, that will then give me a nice overgrown area. Then we'll go down there and put some texture down. So yeah, I want to have this all done by end of May. One job I need to do to it quite urgently is if I go and get camera 3 going. So I need the HDMI out. So camera 3. So this structure at the front doesn't really hold together that well. So what I want to do is get a sheet of ply, most probably 6mm, cut it so that it takes the front shape here, then cut a sheet to go along the back so that this is then lifted up by a few centimetres, and then put some cross beams. So that would go and mean I can actually have all the electronics underneath, and it's what else will it do? Then it will mean I can have support and all the cables and stuff sorted nicely. So let's go back to, it's camera 1, yeah, it's camera 1. So many cameras. So yeah, so let's get this glued down on there. And I'm going to use a mixture of glues. If I thought about it, I'd go and get the hot glue out. So then I would have my weepy willow on the edge like that. and then my birch somewhere. So this is doing quite well. The weeping willow is from the Model Tree shop. Always like them, they're a good company. Let me just double check. That's my club, but not for YouTube channel. Let me go and quickly stick it in chat. Let me go and find it the other way. Press that one there. Go to the Lizzie lot. Go to the one that I sent. Copy linked address, and then I go and put paste. So that isn't taking me to the correct link. I'll go and have the correct link up. Let me look. Yeah, my link is the correct link. There's 9 followers at the moment. The link Carl put up is to our show, and now I've got to link to the YouTube channel. The first video should be on that on the, I need to get to calendar, the 9th of February, and that's going to be our first video from the club. So please follow the club. It's a good group of people. At the moment, I'm the main person for the YouTube, but we have a good person running for Facebook, and he's going to be joining with YouTube. And then our club show is actually same weekend as everybody else's show, so it's in October, same weekend as Gets, and yeah, same weekend as Gets. So but that doesn't really matter. So I'm putting down 2 different type of glues, for as we both have slightly different jobs to do. So the first one is tacky glue, and that I've gone onto the board. Then on the back of the sheet I'm putting Yoo-hoo. Reason for the 2 different glues is different setting times. That's the other thing I was going to say. Go and have a look at Anthony's video he just puts out. Anthony Dodger Model Train Outsider. He's been doing more work to his road system, which I'm always impressed with his road system and what he's getting done. And also have a look at Donegal Dad Mark. He's put out a video about him move everything. So we've got that bit there now. Well, for glue sets, let's go on to this week's show guide. So let me go and press that one, and then go and press that one. So this week, Model Railway shows information from UK Model Railway Shop and RM Web. Not that many shows this weekend. So Saturday you got for West Midlands Narrow Gauge January group meeting, 4 Oak Methodist Church, Sutton Coldfield. Then Saturday, Sunday, for show you'll find me at on Saturday lunchtime. It's the Syson Model Railway Society, Leicester Model Railway Show, Birdstall Social Club. If you're going there, there is on-road parking, but there's also a car park just up from the road, which is free to use, or at least it was last year. Then if you're in Lancashire, you've got the East Lancashire Model Railway Charity, 19th Charity Model Railway Exhibition, and that's Blackburn. Then City of Canterbury Model Society, Canterbury Model Railway Exhibition, and that's in Canterbury. Wouldn't have guessed that one. And that's all for shows and meets for this week. So we've gone back to here. I do like the look of that. That looked pretty good. I really do like it. So next thing to use is this. This is duty scale universal earth. I've seen this used on quite a few other layouts. Hang on, I need to press a button. My system didn't turn on what my system was meant to turn on. So where's that button? It's that one there. It's that one there. Let my phone connect. And I'm after... So why isn't that light working? Alexa, turn on desk light. Okay. There we go, that one's now working. And sorry for anyone with Alexa, I just set off. So yeah, this I have seen in quite a few places, and it's something I've been wanting to try. That Model Railway guy have been using it, and a few other people. I think Richard, not Heavy Yard Junction, New Junction, have also been using it. But this was a Christmas present from my brother-in-law. Basically, we went to Rail Stuff, and he said, "What you want?" And I said, "That." I also have one of the station buildings. I like how this is a resealable bag. Very good for people like me who make a mess. And oh, that's actually quite good. So what I'm going to do is get some sticky stuff, put sticky stuff down, and then put this on top. What sticky stuff do I have? I got my PVA glue. So I'm just going to do a little bit to start off with. So these point motors is one of the things I'm struggling with at the moment. Those I want to actually 3D print little mounds to go over it. so that I can then go and put scatter on top of it. So for PVA I'm using is just cheap stuff I got from Amazon, I think. Also, where's Lee today? Haven't seen any comments from him. As he's normally here. Yes, I tried to get a short out from Defining Model Railway show, but it didn't upload properly. That's always a good little show. I took Mum with me, and she enjoyed it. So we got a bit of sticky stuff just there. And let me just go and put a little bit down. And that does look pretty good. Let's get camera 3 up again. And that does look really good. I like it. Very good product. So, yeah, come back to that. So this turf looked really good. I need a bush or something either side, and that will get it to look just right. I always liked this bit. This bit I'm happy with. I do need some sort of fence along there, and that dirt, that's good. So I'm getting quite happy with this. So I'll let that dry for a moment, close that and take you back to my computer for another thing I've been up to. So let me press the computer. Just before Christmas, I went to David Clark Model Railway, which is in Marketfield. There's a postcode. They've been saved. That's the first big thing about them. A really nice place. You got charity shops. You got a really nice cafe. Oh, really, really nice cafe. And they had the railway, so we went there as a family. Me, Mum and Dad. Here's one of the videos from it. So all the trains are battery powered, but the main thing that the creator of this focused on was the signalling, which wasn't actually in operation on this trip. You also have lights everywhere. I was very impressed with this place. Next open day is the 21st of January. They're open Wednesdays and Fridays, and they do some evenings. I will be going back there again. This is on the far side, and that's one of their little push me pull you trains, and you can see the power connector for the trains in there, for the battery in there. They said one of the things about it is to make sure that they charge the batteries when they finish. Otherwise they come in and the trains just don't run. They run with Wi-Fi, and really impressive thing for people that have got such passion for it. So let's go on to the next slide, which is the night view. So all these lights are fibre optic, so if I have a general light producing light in the middle, I know this is a bit shaky. My camera doesn't really like this kind of lighting condition, but this looks so much better in real life. I was really impressed with it. And just look at all the lights of the building. It's not overpowering, which is something I know I do at times. So we really enjoyed this. So it was me, Mum and Dad. I'm the only railway people, but Mum and Dad agreed they need to come back again. So this is a walk around from the front with the light still on. And just look at the amount of lighting. They have a full signal bus out the back to one side, and they said the amount of wires they have, all the signals and points are interlocked, and just a really impressive day out. I would recommend that to anyone. So let me go and do a Scary Richard time if I have done everything correctly. So I think I really need to vacuum that corner, but I think I'm going to put a bit more scatter down. So I caused a bit of controversial with one of my shorts, a few of my shorts, about the mess of my wires. When you consider only wires on that layout at the moment are track power, and I deliberately put track power glue on myself. I've deliberately keep main power underneath the layout and everything else above the layout, because I don't want to accidentally electrocute myself. So I don't want mains power on the top of the layout. So to keep everything separate, on the board which I show all the time, that's actually not going to be seen most of the time. That's my fiddling yard. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Hopefully you've seen for short of my bots from Hornby. That bots, I know they just got to roasting from Sam's trains, but they went from one extreme to the other extreme. Give me a minute, I'll go and grab the bots. How about this for a bots? This is enormous. For 34 pieces of track. So that I thought was a little bit overkill, but considering the problems Sam from Sam's Trains had, I think they've just gone a bit the other way. So more of this stuff down. I do like that stuff. Yeah, I only learned about the track cover because of Sam's video. So I bought 18 radius 4s and 18 radius 3s, radius 3, so that I can go up more on for helix. I still need more track, I still need more helix bits, but I'm making progress with it. When this have dried, this is going to look really good. True to scale, you got another person pleased to use your products. This is good. This is really good. I'm a happy Richard. You can normally tell when I'm a happy Richard. I try my best not to put a negative Richard up, but a happy Richard, you can tell, like my reaction to what do you call it, Rapido train set for NEC. I was blown away with it. So, more sticky stuff. I need a little pokey stick to hold that up. I'll work that one out in a minute. But a bit more scatter stuff. So get it around. And the other thing is I'll be able to reuse the top layer. I do think this is a really nice product. Okay, I need something to push that over without getting stuck down. I don't want to squeeze too hard. That seemed to be setting a bit. So, I think I'm going to call it a day here. But I'm very pleased with, very pleased with this true to scale. This is an ultra universal ground cover, really nice product. I'm also very pleased with Model Scene grass mat. So I got to get some wood cut out to get this more secure, as everything's flexy when I'm using it. So Sighton show on Saturday for me, and of course daily shorts. Also working on the Model Railway Club YouTube video, whereabout we're looking at one of our permanent layouts and the new layout. It's good fun working on the new layout, but we're doing a lot of planning. So that's all good. Then next week we'll carry on with this. Then next weekend is Pontefract Model Railway Show, which if anyone going there, pop to the Haribo shop just up from there. I'm looking forward to the Pontefract show. then I'm not sure what's happening after that. So thank you everybody for joining me. I'm going to call it a night here, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.